You know, it's great getting about 6 minutes, 7 minutes into a video and then realizing you weren't recording. So, part 25, woohoo, completely unrelated. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, so part 25. We're trying to get to the west sector, to the Mirage Tower in the red server. I don't know if Junior points that out in the last part, or if I knew in the last part, but I actually had to go look at a guide before I started the game, because I was like, alright, I'm in the Amaterasu server force, and why am I here? So you want to get back to the Mirage Tower. I'm not excited about navigating that desert without, what's it called? Without a guide, but I think I'll manage. If I recall, the one that looks up is left and the one that's down is right, so I just get to keep switching off between those two and I should get there. But I don't have that handy dandy map this time. Remember? Christmas episode? Huh? From like 4 months ago? You know, that was fun, right? Anyway, there's no slide video this week. I screwed up when I was recording and I thought I could fix it, and I can't. Luckily I had a backup save, so I will be able to play it, but still, sorry, my bad. It was supposed to come out. I feel extra bad because I had to cancel last week's. But it will be back to normal next week. On top of that, I posted 2 other videos this week instead. One is a PAX East video, and that was me I got a chance to ask a question to the Rooster Teeth panel. And not that I was planning that or anything, or that I went to the first 2 panels just so that I could stay in the theater and slowly move up seats each time. No, who would do that? That's preposterous. I totally do that though. The first panel was Cliff Blazinski, and it was really fun. I agreed with almost everything he was saying, but he was definitely making some very strong opinions. So it's like, I can see how people wouldn't like him, and it's like, I agreed with everything he was saying, but but even still, sometimes I was like, whoa, is that alright to say that? Whatever. He made fun of Reddit, which is funny. I think the exact thing he said was, I'm so intolerant of your intolerance, about the r/atheism thing, where it's like, they basically hate on religion because religion hates on people. It's just an endless cycle that they're perpetuating. I don't agree with it. I'm an atheist, but I don't get up in your face. I don't. There's no need to even tell anyone you're an atheist, unless someone asks. And the only thing I'm glad about that's happening recently is that it's becoming more socially acceptable to say that you're an atheist. Even saying that sounds like an asshole, but I mean, it's true. But I don't agree with atheists being just as asshole-ish as what's it called? Just as, like, I don't know. They're just dicks. I don't like them. I don't subscribe to r/atheism. In fact, the only subreddit I really go on at this point is r/Digimon. Anyway, that's completely off topic, not what I want to talk about. So Cliff Blazinski, and he told basically his growing up story and about how bullying should be stopped and stuff like that. That was just a minor thing. I really don't remember what he was saying, but it was a good panel. I did enjoy it. Next was the Penny Arcade. Oh, so I moved up seats. First of all, I got pretty decent seats for his panel, and then as the theater was kind of clearing out, some people were sticking around for the Penny Arcade Q&A. I slowly moved up for that one because I knew if I wanted to ask a question for Rooster Teeth, I'd have to move up. But I don't know very much about Penny Arcade. I know the very basic. Like, I've read a couple of their comics. I know who they are. I know they're the ones who were putting on PAX, but I'd never really had that much extended interaction with, like, their fan base. I gotta say, those 2 guys are really fucking cool. I think I'm gonna start reading the Penny Arcade comics, like even go back in the archives. I still want to, for some reason, whenever I say that word, I want to say archives, because that's how it's written, but it's like, I know that's not right. So I corrected myself and said archives. Anyway, so they were pretty funny. I don't really know from their comic, but apparently they have a comic. They have a character called the Fruit Fucker. I'm sure it's like an ongoing character or something like that. And I guess they had some sort of Kickstarter, and the blonde guy, I still don't even know their names. It's Gabe and Tycho, right? So I think it must have been Tycho. He had to dress up as the fruit fucker for their entire panel, and it was pretty fucking cool. They had a really good costume done for it, and he just sounded like a really cool guy. But they talked a lot about Dungeons and Dragons, which I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but it's like that's a game I've always wanted to try, just because I have huge imagination and stuff like that, and I could really get into it, but just never really found. Like, one of my friends I recently talked to, PJ, shout out to you, said that we could probably start trying, because he used to play, and I was like, alright, sounds good, we can do this. But, so their panel was cool. After their panel was done, we moved up a couple more seats, and they had already started setting up the microphones, or I guess they left them there from the Q&A, and I was like 2 seats back from the microphone, and I was like, alright, so as soon as they call questions, I can easily just stand up and get right there. And I was right on the end, too, so just like literally walk out, get to the microphone, ask question. So, they started showing the Ruby Black trailer. Ruby's one of their new series. I am looking forward to it. So, when they started showing the Black trailer, they were like, okay, we're going to ask questions after this, but here's the trailer. I was like, alright, that's cool. Let's go to the gym just in case. And I was like, I was sitting down, like, ready to watch the trailer, and some fucking kid from the front row, like, runs back, and I mean runs, to the microphone, and just decides, and like just starts like standing there. I'm like, whoa, 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 what is this allowed? And the enforcer, which is what people who kind of like volunteer for to be able to help out with like PAX, and basically they are what they sound like, enforcers, didn't do shit. And like then like 4 more guys like came up and like started getting in line. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I was like, alright, stop being dazed. And I stood up and I got in line, but I was like, this is bullshit. I should have been first in that line. And not only that, we had to kneel down, because obviously you're standing, you're going to block the screen for some people. So I'm sitting there kneeling the entire time, like just so I can sit in line. It's like, I really wanted to watch this trailer, and I still get to watch it, but it was like, I was more of like, is my leg falling asleep? Am I kneeling on my hand? What's going on here? It was like a very tight space. This is fucking rip shit. That stupid fucking kid. They followed his example too. It's like no one had ran up until that kid. I thought they were going to tell the kid to go sit back down, but they didn't. Anyway, so it gets the trailer's over. By the way, if you are any interested in Ruby at all, watch the Black trailer. It was really awesome. They started doing questions. They asked, I don't remember the kid's question is. It was probably like, I'm an asshole. How can I be less of an asshole? And they were like, no, you're an asshole for life. And I was like, yeah, you are. That's not what they asked, but that's what it was in my head. So I got to, if you watch the video, you got to hear my question. I asked, I know you guys do a lot of Xbox and recently started doing a little bit more PC games. Do you have any plans to do PlayStation games? And it's like, come on, that sounds like a question I would ask, because that's how I think. I'm a huge PlayStation guy. And I know they're not quite as educated about the PlayStation stuff, but again, I can't blame them. That's Sony's marketing. I know. The only reason I know about it is because I'm hugely into that stuff. But they said, yeah, most of the games they do are multi-platform, which is true. Like they do very few Xbox exclusives outside of like Halo. But and Gears just came out. They did a Let's Play on that. But so I was like, all right, cool. But I started off the question by saying, before I start, I'd just like to thank Gus. Because the very first Achievement Hunter video I saw was the Uncharted 2 treasure guides, and they were done by you, and I just want to say thank you. Gus is the guy who voices Simmons in Red vs. Blue. He's the maroon guy, and and as soon as I said that, he was like, somebody's getting a headset, and I knew he would. I knew if I sucked up to him, I'd get a headset, but that story is true. He was the very first Achievement Hunter video I saw. And I did get into it right after that. So without him, I wouldn't be here. So you guys should thank him. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, so then it was true. He gave me a Razer headset. It was like a Razer Charred blah 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 something. They have really weird names for their products. But it's very comfortable. I didn't realize headsets could be comfortable. I didn't realize headphones could be comfortable. But it was really cool. And I might record the next Sly part with that, just because it's got a headset. I mean, I can record with it. I tested it. But if it sounds weird, I think I'll record with my regular microphone at the same time, and I'll just compare the audio, and whichever one's better, I'll use that one. But that sounds like a lot of work, so I don't know if I'll do that. But so yeah, that was really, really cool. If you want to, know anything more other than what I just said, you can watch the video I posted on my channel. So it should be like 3 videos away from this, maybe 2. But the other video I posted this week was the first part of my Dead Space 3 Let's Play, which I'm doing co-op with Carlos. I've beaten the game once, and Carlos has never played it. Or he played like the first 2 chapters, but we got to a point where he hadn't played yet in that video. And I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and people are saying they're really enjoying watching it. So, if you like me getting mad at someone who's clearly just trying to make me angry, you should watch that. Everyone who's watched it said they really liked it, and I liked it when I was editing it. So, give it a watch. Should be pretty cool. If you've never played Dead Space or anything like that, I still recommend watching it. I mean, it's, obviously we're playing that game, but some of the stuff is just my interactions with Carlos are just enough to make the video. I think that catches us up. I think that's everything I needed to talk about. Oh, well, I guess since I was at PAX East, I should describe some of the other stuff. On the floor they had a couple of new games. The ones I remember were Injustice, that new, it's like Mortal Kombat versus DC, but with, where the hell do I go here? It was Mortal Kombat and DC with, seriously, where the fuck am I going? Dead ends everywhere. Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, it's like that, only with only the DC characters. So I wasn't really that interested in it, but it was there. They had a huge thing for Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't look at anything like that because I might play it eventually, but since my computer's not that great, it's still good, just not that great. I probably won't play it at launch. And me and Carlos got to see some exclusive footage of Watch Dogs. Still looks amazing. Still plan on getting it. And there was also a line to play the demo of The Last of Us, but I didn't really want to. I already know I'm gonna get the game, and I don't want to I don't want to know the controls. Like, I want it to be part of like a learning experience, if that makes sense. Where the fuck do I go? Seriously, I'm lost. I think I've made a wrong turn somewhere. How, I don't know, but I made a wrong turn. So where do I go from here? Huh. Let's try out there again. But I saw some of the stuff playing. It still looks great. Still want to play it. There are a couple other things out there. I don't quite remember. I met some of the Rooster Teeth guys again. Got them signed. Got whoever I hadn't seen yet signed some of the stuff. They were out of the Season 10 Blu-ray, which makes me sad, but I'll just order it online eventually. But yeah, I don't think there were that many things out on the floor. I'll ask Carlos about it in the next Dead Space 3 Let's Play, but I don't remember it. Speaking of which, we already recorded part 2, but he hasn't sent me his audio for it yet, so if that's not up by Tuesday morning, that means he has failed to send me his audio, and you can harass him with his Twitter, which I put in the description somewhere. I'll put it in the description of the Dead Space 3 Let's Play. Just harass him and be like, hey, where's the audio? Only if I don't post it by Tuesday morning. And I say Tuesday morning because sometimes I'm late, and you don't want to harass me. Come on, I'm amazing. But sometimes I'm late getting it out, and it doesn't quite go into Monday night, like when I plan it. So, I don't think I can connect back that way. How did I get fucking lost? Maybe I should go through that circuit board thing. That would make sense. I don't know what happened here. Maybe I'm not exploring correctly. Maybe I'm distracted because I'm talking so much. It's one of those. Yeah. What else? Oh, duh. I got a Vita. I got a PlayStation Vita. I actually bought it from someone for $100, and then I just went out and bought like a 32 gigabyte memory card because that's the highest they go, I believe. They might go to 64, but I haven't seen one. So I got all my PSP games on there. I got all my free Vita games I'd gotten with PlayStation Plus, which turned out to be 7. Isn't that crazy? Like I had over time, I'd gotten 7 free Vita games, including the one that just came out this week. I don't know what it is. It's like Diskia 3, something like that. I don't know. It looks very, very Japanese, but I'll still play it because I don't know. And then I had a total of 10 other games I transferred that were either PSP or PlayStation 1. Actually, I think the only PlayStation 1 games were Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus. Yeah, I'd never played those games, but now I have a chance to, so I'll try that. And Final Fantasy 7 and 8. So I'll finally get a chance to do those. I think I backed up my save too, so I have all the saves from all my PSP stuff. So I'll be all set in the portable department. I still want to get a 3DS for Fire Emblem because I've heard it's really good. And I can't believe I sold mine, but I think I'll wait on that one just to see if anything comes up. If I do get one, I'll probably get the Fire Emblem 3DS because it's blue and it's got weird markings, and that's cool. I think before I do that, I should finish it on the GameCube first. What else? Oh, I played and beat Saints Row 3. That's a really fun game. It's like it literally just takes all the wacky parts of Grand Theft Auto and just makes an entire game, and in the best way possible. Like, I'd heard things about 1 and 2. I'd never played them very much, but I'd heard they were like, you know, they weren't that out there. They pretty much were a Grand Theft Auto clone. Saints Row 3 is very, very different, and it's very, very fun. Like, each mission just felt like a different type of game. I never felt repetitive or anything like that. I really, really recommend it. What else? For my games in my free time now, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I could either go with Vita, or I could start playing another PlayStation game. I bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Decade Duels, which basically it's like, alright, here's the starter deck, and you can win, like, you get like 3 random cards. Like any of like the 4,000 in their database, you get 3 random ones for losing, and you get 10 to 15 for winning. But you have a starter deck, and every person you face has a fully completed deck. So it's like, it's really, really annoying because the starter deck is basically useless. But I bought some of the Elemental Hero cards that came in like the DLC for like, I don't know, like $5. But it's still like, you're basically forcing people to buy the DLC. On the other hand, it's only a $10 game, so I can't really complain. DLC just makes that slightly more expensive. But even then, it's still kind of hard. And there's no like pack selection, so you only win like random cards. I'd like, if there was a pack system, I'd probably like it a lot better. Like, you know, oh, get the Heroes pack, or the Magicians pack, or the blah 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 pack, or the Synchro, I don't know. Yeah, so it's slightly disappointing. But, yeah, you know, things happen. I still enjoy it. I still pick it up if I have, like, I don't know, half an hour. Get, like, a duel or 2 or 3 out of the way. I think I'm either going to go back to Ni no Kuni and keep playing that, or I'm going to start a file in Deus Ex, because I've been meaning to. That's Carlos's game, and he always harasses me because I never finished it. Or, like, I didn't even start it. I played it on the Xbox, but I haven't played it on the PS3, which is why I won't start it, because it's just, like, I'm afraid to start that again. But I think I'm finally getting into the mood where I'd be ready for that, so I think I'm gonna. Alright, you know what? I'm going down this hole. Oh, fuck, I just realized where the drop-off was. Oh, God, I'm so dumb, so tired, and so running around doing nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go back up there, Digimon, okay? Great job. Glad I could call upon you. By the way, I think I noticed when the thumbnail looks weird, people don't tend to click on it as much, because I used the circuit board as the thumbnail for the last part, because I wanted to get up really quick, and I didn't feel like making a custom one. Not a lot of people clicked on it. To this day, it's still only got like 83 views. Usually they hit 100 by the time the next Friday rolls around, but I guess we'll see. Yeah, part 25. Holy shit. So next week, it'll be exactly half a year. Because I made 2 parts in 1 week, but at the same time, I also missed a week, so it is, you know, it maxes out, so that'll be crazy. 52, that's half a year. I don't even know how long it'll take. Probably 3/4 of a year. I know, you know, I'm coming to the end, but there's still a lot of side stuff to do and everything like that. Yeah, it'll definitely be my longest series I ever do, without fail. Okay, so finally getting to the Nose Desert. This is, let's see how this works. So this should be like that little not really point. Okay, so go down here, enter the real desert. If I remember, it's left down, left down, left down. So this one is considered left. So I'll do that. And then I'll go down. I think. Where the hell am I? Okay. And then down. Or I might have it backwards, because there definitely is a way to do it. I think I'm doing it right. We should have. What the hell is that? What, Quetzalcoatlumon? Yeah, Quetzalmon. How did I know that? That's not. I thought it was part of Slatemon's Digivolutions, but it's not. How the fuck did I know that? Where have I ever seen this Digimon? Well, it's got the Crest of Hope on it, so. Oh no, that's the Crest of Courage. Why the hell does it have the Crest of Courage? Weird. How the fuck did I know that? Who was that related to? Is that the Armored Digivolution of someone? Because if so, then I'm not going to guess it, but at least it'll give me peace knowing that that's why I don't know it. How did I guess that? Jesus Christ. Alright, so, and left. You're supposed to do this, what, like 3 or 4 times until Mirage Tower randomly appears in front of you? Yeah. So, please take a nice sip of refreshing water. Yeah, water. Not a fan of this water stuff. Less of a fan of the headaches that come with it. I'm trying to wean off soda, and let me tell you, caffeine, it leaves like a terrible ex-girlfriend. Just smashing shit on the way out. It's yelling and screaming, giving you headaches. Well, that one was less like a euphemism, more of that's what's actually happening. So I'd like to, so instead of sponsoring this by Brisk Iced Tea, I'd like to thank Bayer Aspirin, which is the old people aspirin. I don't know why I bought it, but I don't know. Oh wow, holy shit, it worked. Why the fuck did I have that map last time then? I guess just more of I wanted to see if I could put a map there. Alright, so I believe that is Kenny and his skateboarding buddy, Heinrich. Pfft, you're not German. Let's just see the password. I'm not letting you in. What, a password? It's not penis, is it? Hey, you're Nick. Why is there a mystery over his head? You can clearly tell that's him. Oh, you're kinda, no shit. He joined the Resistance. This is a base for the Resistance. Obviously, it's Mirage Tower. Wow, right on, Kenny. Yeah, dude, bro. Gnarly. I know, come and meet our leader. He might know something to help you. It's this wire. Ugh. Oh, do I have control again? Oh, okay. I hate that one. There's like no real... You're not really sure when. I do like the random music in this place. You have a purse, and you're a dude. How do you feel about yourself? Yeah, you look ridiculous. Ridiculous. I do remember hearing that you should check this Gargomon because he's got some pretty cool items, and it'll probably be good for you. Baihu Desert Hop, like Baihumon, that big giant blue tiger guy. Let's check. I would equip them with this. No, I wouldn't. I'd do this. Yeah, that looks like it'd be good for all of them. I'll take 3. Wait, hold on. Ah, shit, I didn't check to see if it has any status effects, because that'll fuck up a counter. Let me see. Highest ranking, 2-handed. Okay, that should be fine then. What do we got for the armor, though? Night vision? No, no. Scissor horn. Flesh cutting, brutal horn. I can actually equip this. Because if they have like a status effect, then it screws up. Oh, what was I even talking about? Then it screws up. Brain, you can do this. Let's play syndrome. I forgot what I was talking about. Then it screws up their counter ability. I literally just said it. How did I not know that? Beam armor. What do you do? Shining decorative armor. I'll take it. Another one. Another one. I want 3. I can't even speak words anymore. It's been that kind of day. Did their armor just go down? Oh, who cares? Let's see. I believe that covers everything. So that's pretty good. Now they'll be even stronger. I noticed that Raptor 1 went up to max attack, I think. That's good news. Even though max attack, I have no way to prove this, but I don't think when it says 9999, or hold on, 999, that it's actually maxed out. But I don't know. It's still good to get to that point. Where's your leader? Is this your leader? Because he's dressed kind of. Oh, okay. Am I a spy of the AOA? Yep. You're pretty fucked, aren't you? How the fuck do I get the leader again? Is there some backwards way to get there? No. God, I'm so sick of the red server. I keep missing where things are. It's too dark. Ugh. Come on. Where do you want me to go? Oh, the door's right there. Of course it is. Fuck this place. Mirage room. That's very poorly named. Oh, wow. This is actually really cool. Kenny, what do you got for me? Our leader is Chuck. Of course he is. Chuck Green? Really brave and everyone respects him. I bet he's protecting his daughter too. From a zombie outbreak. God damn it, you're dressed like a regular guard. What's wrong with you? You're Nick from a secret server. Correct. You checked the internet. You did a quick Google search to find out who I am. No, you found it. Kenny, good luck on defeating the AOA. Is that it? Are you kidding me? I do want to help you and fight together, but all we can do is hold down the fort. Well, that's not true. You can actually help me. I'm sorry you came all the way here. If we can get Amaterasu City back, I'm sure we can help. I didn't think they would reprogram Nightmon. By the way, I meant to say that. If you do accidentally try to go to Amaterasu server and you talk to the Nightmon, it'll enter a battle and you will fucking lose that battle. So, Nightmon, any tips to defeating it? Once it starts moving, the way to stop Nightmon is you need the 4 code passes of the city leaders. All leaders are caught. There's no way. City chiefs of the AOA must have taken them. I see. Those AOA, I'll never forget them for using Digimon for evil. Of course, we haven't given up yet. If there's a chance, we'll make a stand. Just wait until then. Well, anyway, good luck. Yes, sir. Okay. To my knowledge, the only 2 passes I need left are the... I don't remember the name of the city, but it's, Bayek? I was trying to remember the actual name for it, and I believe it's Bayako City, but the red version, and then it would be the north sector. That was Genbu, right? Genbu City. So I need to go there, both of those places, and get the badge from them. And by go there, I mean next part, because we're at half an hour, and that means let's play over. So, thank you for watching. Next part I'll try and get those 2. Hopefully I'll at least get, I'll definitely get 1, but hopefully I can get the North Sector one too. Thank you, goodbye, watch my other stuff, congratulate me on my free headsets, and goodbye.